Hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today we're taking a look at Donut County. God damn it. Can never get counties around my brain, even though it's an English thing as well as an American thing. I just don't use it that often because it's largely irrelevant in the UK. Because unlike the States, we have different laws going across them, but then again they're much smaller, so it makes sense. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's talk about donuts instead. Okay, Donut County is a game where you move a hole around and swallow things up. Bye! Now, it did originate as a mobile game. It originally came out on iOS, macOS, Apple TV. It also came out on Windows and PS4 in 2018. Later that year, it came out on the Switch and the Xbox One. And then a whole 2 years later, it came out on Android. I guess they must have had some sort of deal with Apple, the villainous creatures. And it was indeed developed by a gentleman called Ben Esposito. You all know it because his name is all over it. He's certainly proud of it, as he should be, because it was #1 in the App Store for a while. So well done him, I guess. Okay, so in the game, Mira is friends with BK. Mira is a human girl, and they work at the local donut shop. And when you order a donut from the donut shop, they send you a hole. So just the whole part of the donut, which then proceeds to swallow up your immediate surroundings and you. I'm not sure that would be popular, but pretty much everyone in the town gets swallowed up, so they ordered a donut at some point, or indeed had a donut ordered for them by someone, let's say, a bit nefarious. This was all in order to facilitate BK, who is a raccoon by the way, to get a quadcopter, because he's using a mobile app to deliver the donuts, and I suppose to be sort of meta-ish in the way you can control the game, and thusly the holes. And he levels up, gets his quadcopter. Mira realizes he's swallowed up the entire town and justly breaks the quadcopter for him being a complete shit. And it turns out there is another raccoon called the Trash King, as you would expect, and he has a company full of raccoons, and they clear up garbage, and that's what he was doing by removing all the garbage, and he designates everything as garbage, including the townsfolk. So basically you're going back, reliving the townsfolk getting sent underground, which is where they are now. The holes just lead to like 1,000 meters underground, and they're all just sat there in the caves and trying to work out a way to get up again. And it all culminates with you using a mission against the Trash King, where the one and only boss fight in the game occurs. The game itself will take you 2 to 3 hours to complete. It's fairly laid back. There's some light puzzle elements. It's not difficult at all. It's definitely a relaxation game. You know I'm a fan of those because I suck at games. So there you are. The puzzles are, you know, basically of the physics variety, so you'll get ones where you have to swallow up a snake and his tail will stick out of the hole, and then you can bash things with his tail to get them to fall over so you can swallow them up the hole. Quite simple, really. There's others where you'll need to drain water off by filling your hole, but once the hole's full, you can't do anything. And so there's a bird that acts like a dipping bird, you know, Darkman dipping bird that blows him up kind of thing. And he'll suck out the water, and then you can refill it or do something else with it. Or there's a few things where you need to follow a recipe on the wall by doing certain things. You get a catapult later on, which will allow you to ping things that you've swallowed out of the hole. So there's ones where I think it's raccoons, and there's a balloon floating above you, like a hot air balloon, so you've got to shoot the raccoons you swallowed up so they cling onto the balloon and weigh it all down so you can swallow everything like some dastardly gravity based demon. I was rather pleased with that. But outside of that, there's not a huge amount to say about it. I mean, it's a chill game where you swallow things up with a hole. As I say, it doesn't last very long. I think I got it for free on Epic. I may have actually paid for it on Epic Games, to be fair. It's also on Game Pass if you don't want to pay for it and have a Games Pass thing. And it's, I imagine, still on the App Store. I haven't actually checked the Android one because I do have an Android phone, but I haven't checked that either. So, yeah, Donut County. Let me say that again. Ooh. it's a nice little time waster. I don't think it's like, if you do decide to pick it up for like money, then just be aware it's not going to last very long. It's a nice experience while you are playing it, but you know, be aware of that before you put the monies down. So you might not want to spend too much if you can help it. So maybe like Game Pass, or see if you can get it in a sale, maybe something like that. If it's obscenely priced, but I don't think it is. I think it's like a few quid really, which, you know, for like 2-3 hours entertainment, I think you'd be alright with that. It is published by Annapurna. Now, Annapurna started off okay. So there's stuff like Flower and Gone Home. It's all of niche games that, you know, were sort of unobjectionable. They, you know, you had the Outer Wilds and Ash and things like that. But like as we've got on, I mean, they released Mixtape, was one of their more recent ones, and I've never played Mixtape. I never plan on playing Mixtape because all the videos I see just makes the characters look annoying as hell. But concerningly, they are going to publish Silent Hill Townfall, so which will probably be one I will play. I've seen the trailer for it. It's kind of like covered in red flags for me, if I'm honest. But I might give it a chance if it doesn't just come out the gate shit, basically. So I might give it a chance. We'll see. But yeah, I mean that's developer. I mean, they've released like a lot of games, and like I'm not really familiar with 95% of them, which means they either went under my radar, or you know, I just was disinterested in what other context they were in. There's really nothing there that really makes me go, oh, maybe I could play that. I mean, yeah, so them publishing a new Silent Hill is like, oh, I don't know about that, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. Apparently they make movies as well. Only one of which is, oh no, there was a Blade Runner thing coming out that was cancelled. So there is. Wait, that's a. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week. I shall cease puzzling over this developer now because it's really not relevant to the game. The game is good, however, it's not. It's definitely skewed to the younger audience because of simply the graphic style and the gameplay and the simplistic puzzles. But for the grown-ups like us, it's good to chill out with as well. I've completed a few times now and figured I'd do a video on it because I'm playing through the next game and it's not short or anything, but and that's a PS2 one, so it'd be interesting to get traction on that. I occasionally like release a video that gets traction, most of them don't. Either because I'm just terribly boring, which is likely in fairness, or just the game doesn't hit, and sometimes you think, why is this different, and one gets it and one doesn't. Just scratch my head on that. I should do more titty games. I think that would get me more views. Definitely, in fact, considering like the ones that were borderline definitely got views. So maybe. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you next time.